Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this makeup look that I created using the Desert Dusk palette from Huda Beauty, and it was actually really easy to do, so let's just get right into this tutorial. So I've already done my eyebrows off camera, so I'm first going to prime my eyelids with this Stay Don't Stray eye primer from Benefit, and I'm just going to place that all over my eyelids. I'm then just going to blend that in using my mini beauty blender from Real Techniques. Using my Laura Mercier loose setting powder, I'm just going to place that all over my eyelids to set down that primer. Now using my Desert Dust palette, I'm going to be dipping into the shade Eden with a fluffy brush and just placing that right in my crease as my transition shade. With the same brush, I'm going to be dipping into the shade Amber, and I'm going to place that right over the top of my transition shade to deepen up my crease a bit. Using a smaller, more densely packed fluffy brush, I'm going to be going into the shade Oud or Oud, I'm not sure how you say it, but I'm basically going to be placing that on my outer corner and then slowly working that into my crease. I'm also occasionally dipping back into Eden using that big fluffy brush to blend out any harsh lines. For the lid, I used my finger to pick up the shade Retrograde, but it was a bit too light, so I went back in with the shade Out and placed that all over my eyelid. I then went back in with the shade Retrograde, and I used my finger because I feel like I get the best pigmentation from shimmery shadows when I use my fingers to place them on my lids. And as you can see, I'm just using that fluffy brush again to make sure that everything's blended out and looks smooth. Okay, so I'm definitely going to butcher this name, but I'm using the shade Nefertiti to highlight my brow bone and inner corner. Moving away for the eyes for a second, I'm going to use the Glam Glow Mega Illuminating Moisturizer to prime my skin and give it a really nice dewy glow. Once I've worked that in, I'm then going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and I'm going to place that under my eyes to cover up any dark circles and to also clean up my eyeshadow. I'm also going to place a bit of concealer around my mouth, around my nose, and also on my forehead to highlight my T-zone. I'm then going to use my Real Techniques Beauty Blender to just work the concealer into the skin and blend it out. Once everything is all blended out, I'm then going to take my Laura Mercier setting powder and I'm just going to set under my eyes and anywhere that I used concealer. Since I wanted to keep the skin really dewy looking, I just took whatever was left over on my brush and dusted that on my face. Going back to the eyes, I'm just going to be taking this little pencil brush and I'm going to be working in Oud and Amber on my bottom lash line. I'm then going to be using my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I'm going to be placing this on a damp beauty blender, and I'm going to work it into my cheekbones, on my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead to give my skin a natural dewy glow. For contour, I'm using this NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette, and I'm lightly using it in the hollows of my cheeks with an angled fluffy brush. Using what's ever left over on the brush, I'm going to be dusting it in my temples and on my jawline. For blush, I'm using my Morphe 9N blush palette, and I'm picking up the top right shade and dusting it on my cheeks. These shades are really pigmented, so I'm going to be using a stippling fluffy brush and I'm going to slowly work up the color on my cheeks. To finish off my eyes, I'm going to line my upper and bottom lash line with the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in the color Stingray. This step always makes my eyes water so much, so I'm just fanning them so that my eyes don't start tearing and ruining the rest of my makeup. I'm then just going to curl my lashes before I apply my mascara to them. I'm then just going to apply the Tarteiste mascara from Tart to my top and bottom lashes, and I'm really just going to layer this up because I didn't feel like applying falsies to my eyes. For lips, I'm going to use this Tart Lippie Lingerie in the shade Delight, and then right on top of that, I'm going to apply my Fenti Beauty Gloss Bomb. And for the most important step of this tutorial, I'm going to be setting down my makeup with the Skindonavia setting spray. Alright, so that is it for this tutorial. I really loved how this makeup look turned out and I hoped you enjoyed watching it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!